Good morning guys, welcome to another triathlon vlog. Today's Saturday and this week's highlighted workout will be this morning's 13-kilometer run, and then tomorrow I have a long ride, and then I'll sit down and go through all my week's workouts with you and also show you some tips as how to create workouts on the Garmin Connect app and how you can benefit using those throughout your training program. So I'm going to get started on this run and then we'll get to the rest of the video. So I just clicked over 2 kilometers, nice and relaxed, into a rhythm. This Garmin app is doing absolute wonders, keeping me within my heart range that I want. I set my workout to be in zone 3 heart rate. For me, that is about 125 to 155 beats per minute, and the watch is keeping me there, so I'm gonna keep going. Five kilometers down, feeling really good. Keeping in this heart rate is actually making me feel like I could run 20 Ks today. It is a little hard trying to stay below 155 in regards to heart rate, but the watch keeps warning you when you go above that heart rate, so I just remember to taper it down. Doesn't matter how fast I'm going per kilometer, as long as I'm staying within that range. Down, 5 to go. Have a look at this view. $2K to go. And that is it. 13 Ks. An hour and 17 minutes. I'm gonna catch my breath for 2 seconds and then I'll get back to you with a review on how that went. Not too far away was actually the transition area for the Noosa Triathlon, so I thought I'd come and sit in that park real quick, catch my breath, and then I'm also gonna actually take a dip in the river real quick just to cool down my legs. I did get a little bit of sore hip flexor on my right hand side, so I just want to make sure I cool that down. As you can see behind me, this is just the transition area for the triathlon itself, and I'm going to go ahead and take a dip in that nice blue beautiful water. It is Sunday morning, day after the long run yesterday, and as I mentioned yesterday, we will be looking into the Garmin app and how to create workouts if you do use a Garmin watch for your program. But before we dive into that, we are going to have a look really quickly at my week's workouts and how they went. On Monday, I went to the pool here in Noosa again, and I did a 1750 meter workout, and that was specifically involved around my last Monday's workout, which was really working on my breathing technique and working on some drills. So I did some interval training. I did a 250 meter warm up and a 200 meter cool down just with freestyle stroke. And in between, this week I did get some flippers, which absolute lifesaver, because reviewing some of my footage, I noticed that my legs were separating quite a bit while I was swimming. So whilst I was turning my upper body, my hips were moving and it was causing my legs to do kind of a crisscross kick, which means that you have more drag in the water. So using flippers and going to be able to do a lot of laps with just kicking is going to allow my feet to stay nice and close together and just go up and down in a nice kicking action to propel me down the pool rather than cause drag with a really wide kick. So I'm really glad I picked up on that. something that you can take into your swimming program is to take a camera along, just film just a couple of laps even. If you can get some underwater footage, that's really great, and you can kind of see where you might be going wrong. On Tuesday, I went for a 5-kilometer run, and that was at a tempo pace, so pretty much at my race pace or what I can reach right now. And the last time I did a 5K was about 3 weeks ago, and I ran that in 25 minutes 29, and that was at a 5 minutes 05 per kilometer. Comparing that to this Tuesday's run, I was feeling much better, much fitter, and much faster. I ran that in 23 minutes 47, and that was running at a 4 minute 45 pace. So that was really good to see that progress. I really recommend to you guys, if you do have certain distances within your program that are periodically spread out, whether you're looking at a 2K pace, a 5K, a 10K, or further, it'll give you a mental gain when you're moving into further runs down the track and also going into the race. So I can see that progress. I know I'm moving in the right direction. So on Wednesday, jumped straight back into the pool again, and as mentioned, I worked on kicking drills only. So I did 1,000 meters of purely kicking drills. So that was using my flippers. I did plenty of laps with the kickboard and flippers, just going up and down the pool. I did some freestyle laps with the flippers, just making sure that I maintained that nice and even kick. I really started to feel it in my hips and my glutes, which means that I wasn't really using my hips and glutes prior when I was kicking without the flippers. So that's a really good sign, because now I'm strengthening those muscles, and the more and more I do these drills, the more and more it'll get put into my normal swimming technique when I come to just doing free laps without any flippers and without any equipment and aids. On Thursday, I had a really fun day. My cycling workout was substituted for a mountain biking day with my mate Jaden. He came up to Noosa. He's actually that osteo guy. That video will be released this week shortly. That was a killer workout. I was going to do a hill climbing session on the bike anyways, but we went back to Garmin Hill, which is a part of the Noosa Triathlon course, and we did all the mountain biking tracks, and we probably rode for what felt like 3 hours, but on my Garmin watch, with just the runs that we were doing, I think we went for approximately 15 kilometers of mountain biking, which is quite a lot, because I did not realize how much mountain biking takes it out of you. You know, using a very low gear and getting up dirt tracks, and you're going over rocks and stumps and everything in the ground, so it's a lot more strenuous than just being on a road bike and going up the tarmac. So that was a really exciting day, and honestly, I woke up very sore on Friday morning, so that workout was a great substitution. And it's always great to do something fun. Substitute something, whether you go to a gym, you do rock climbing, you go for a hike. Please make sure you throw that in your program, because that's going to lighten the mood, yet it's also going to make you stronger, and just a little bit of diversity always helps with the mind and the body moving forward. On Friday, I did wake up very sore from that mountain biking, but that was okay, because I did have a strength training day scheduled in my program. Before I got started on that workout, I did a lot of stretching, and then I got stuck into some core work, making sure that I focused on core for about half an hour before getting stuck into my body weight and resistance band workout. And that's pretty much what I'm doing right now for my strength training days. I am using resistance bands and my own body weight, and that's okay. I still get pretty sore from doing those workouts, as long as you're doing it the right way and you're focusing on the right key muscles in your body to help you with your swim, run, and ride. With the amount of training I'm doing too, I don't want to get too sore to take away from those training sessions. So if you would like to see one of my resistance band workouts, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll put together a dedicated video on one of these triathlon vlogs for you. But at the moment, they're working really well for me, and I'm definitely seeing the benefits. Then on Saturday, obviously I took you for that run yesterday, so you know what happened there. And then today I have a 65-kilometer cycle, very easy paced. I am doing that this afternoon just to give my body a little bit of extra time after yesterday's run, because I did wake up with a little bit of a sore hip still. So that is it for my week's workout program. Now on to the educational part of the video, and we are going to take a look at the Garmin Connect app. So there are two main reasons as to why I'm taking you through the Connect app today, and one is because you might not have even known that you can create your own specific workout workouts in the Garmin app and then put them on your watch to use as a training program. For 2, this is extremely helpful because it makes you stick to your program and stick to any specific workout. As you saw in my run yesterday, if I didn't have that workout scheduled on my watch, I probably would have run a lot quicker than what I was hoping to run and stay within that heart rate range. So this is absolutely key if you do have a written out program to stay structured. Okay, as you can see here, we are in the Garmin Connect app, and this is on my laptop. You can also do this on your phone on the mobile app, but I'm just showing you on the laptop because it's easier for viewing purposes, but the process is exactly the same. So what we're going to do first, this is just on the dashboard. This is just showing my daily tasks and all my different stats. But where we're going to go is we're going to go down to training, and you're going to select training, and then you're going to go into workouts. So once you get into workouts, you can see here I have 3 particular workouts that I've already created in the past, and you can delete these and get them off your watch because I'm not actually sure how much storage your watch has, so I've just been deleting them as I go. Yesterday I created this 13-kilometer zone 3 run. Really simply, this was just 13 kilometers and I had it at heart rate zone 3, so there's my 132 to 151. I was saying yesterday it was 125 to 155, roughly around the same. So anyways, if I go back into workouts and we're looking to create our own workout, you just click down on this drop down. Let's create a run to start. Go to create workout. And then here is just a basic template that it has for you, and you can see a warm up, run, and then a cool down. So let's create a 5 by 1 kilometer interval training session. So for our warm up, we can edit the step just here, and like I said, you can do the exact same thing on the app on your mobile. The type, it is a warm up. As you can see on this drop down, you do have run, recover, rest, cool down, and other, but we're just going to start with a warm up. The duration, you can choose to do lap buttons, so that's you're choosing your own warm up, or in this case, let's go distance, let's do 1 kilometer. And then target intensity, I'm not going to set a target, it's just a warm up, so that's perfectly fine. You can add notes if you would like to, but I do not for warm ups. Okay, so as you can see here, we have our warm up done, 1 kilometer duration, and here we have a run, and that's just on the template. What I'm going to do really quickly is delete that because we want to add an added repeat. So I'm going to delete that really quickly, and I'm going to, up here, you can see the add a repeat. So we're going to add that, and then you can see the repeat button clicks up here, and we are going to make that 5 times repeated. So then it pops up with a run. We have that there, it's already set at 1 kilometer. Then the intensity target, you can choose a particular type. You can choose pace, cadence, heart rate zone, or custom heart rate. For this one, I'm going to select pace because then I can choose my low point and my high point of my pace. So let's say I want to run this at 4 minutes 30 to 5 minutes per kilometer. And then the watch is going to warn me whether I'm going below pace, when I'm at pace, and then when I'm above pace. And then in real time, I can adjust the way I'm running to stay within the workout specifications. So we're just going to click done there. As you can see, we have 5 repeats of 1 kilometer in between 4 minutes 30 and 5 minute kilometer pace. And then our recovery, if we click into that, okay, so here you can set the duration for your rest or recover, and we are going to do time. So for this one, we're going to set it at 2 minutes rest, and target intensity, we don't have an intensity because this is just a particular recovery, but if you wanted to, you could also do your pace, cadence, or heart rate. Okay, so now that our repeats have been completed, now we can go to the cool down, and if we click on the cool down, you can make it exactly the same as the other ones. We're going to keep it as cool down as the type. Instead of using the lap button, we are going to go distance, and once again we're just going to do a cool 1 kilometer cool down. And target intensity, we don't have a target intensity for the cool down, and we just hit done, and then we are good. So we have our 1 kilometer warm up, our 5 1 kilometer repeats, and they are within 4 minutes 30 to 5 minutes. 2 minutes recovery between each repeat, and then a 1 kilometer cool down. All you simply have to do is save the workout. You can edit the name of it just so that you know what it is once it gets onto your watch. So we're just going to do 5K intervals, and then you just go save workout. The workout is then saved, and then up here you'll see it pops up with send to device. Just click on send to device, click your device. I just have the Vivo Active 3. Send to device. Once your workout has been sent across to your watch, it is very simple to get into that particular workout. So just go to your activities, click the activity that you want, in this case running, then click workouts, then scroll down until you find the workout that you've created. In this case it's the 5K intervals. Click on that, and then you just simply click do workout. And then once your GPS is found, once you click your start button, it'll go through the warm-up, the 5K intervals, and then our cool down. So I hope that was helpful, guys. That is just a really neat way to make sure that you are sticking to your program and you are also getting the most out of your workouts in the moment, not just going and rocking up to a workout, not knowing what you're supposed to be doing, maybe forgetting about a certain piece of your program. So then you'll have no worries on your next workout. You'll be able to just go into your watch, select the workout, start your run, start your swim, or start your bike, and know exactly what you're doing and get through it with maximum efficiency. Thanks so much for tuning in once again. I do really appreciate everybody that's been watching along. These videos will be coming out every Sunday as mentioned. If you didn't know, I am raising money for cancer research leading up to the Noosa Triathlon and racing for Team Smiling for Smitty. So if you'd be interested in donating to my foundation, please go ahead and click on the link in the description below. Any donation is sincerely appreciated, so thank you so much. I am really close to hitting my $1,500 benchmark. Thank you so much to everybody that has donated so far. Other than that, make sure you get out there, try something new, keep pushing yourself in your training, whether it's for triathlon or for any other particular sport or event. Do your best and make sure you recover, fuel up, and keep moving forward.